What is going on, guys? Connor Buckley here with another edition of the Anxiety and Depression Vlogs. Changing the way you feel all starts with CBT, and what that is cognitive behavioral therapy. And we're gonna dive into how that helps you get out of those depressive states of mind. We're also gonna go over the 6 ants and what they are and help you decide what ones you actually struggle with and how to overcome those specifically. So ants are automatic negative thoughts, and those automatic negative thoughts, there's 6 different types of them. The first one is called fortune telling, is when you automatically assume or fortune tell what's going to happen in the future if a situation goes this way or that way. So for instance, if you're nervous about a presentation during class, your automatic negative thought for fortune telling might be, oh, the whole class is going to laugh at me. You don't know that the whole class is going to laugh at you because it hasn't happened yet. So that would be fortune telling. The second one would be mind reading. And mind reading is like, for instance, if you have a boss at work and comes up and starts yelling and getting right up in your face and yelling at you and telling you all these things, and you automatically assume, oh, the boss does not like me. And you don't know if he's having a rough day, if there's personal problems he's dealing with. You don't know anything about any of his other situations going on, but you're automatically like mind reading, saying that he doesn't like you just because of this, and that's not true. So mind reading is the second one out of the 6 automatic negative thoughts. The third one is one that I do at least every day, all or nothing type thoughts. And what that is like, if I am really hungry and I haven't eaten like breakfast or lunch and it's dinner time, and I look in the cupboard and there's a couple things to eat but not much, and I say, oh my gosh, there's nothing to eat. That is an all or nothing thought. There is nothing to eat. When I over exaggerating, obviously, when there is stuff to eat but I just don't feel like eating that stuff, that's an all or nothing thought. The fourth one is called always thinking, and that is the overgeneralization of playing up a situation like no one ever hangs out with me, or I have 0 friends, when really you might only have 1 or 2 friends, but you still have friends. So when you say, oh, I have no friends, that is always thinking, and that is a negative way of thinking. And if you can figure out if that's you, and you say like constantly, oh, this always happens to me, or this is always happening, that is always thinking. The 5th negative thought is actually labeling yourself. So people label themselves as, like, let's say the whole class laughs at you when you said you got a math problem wrong, and then your automatic negative thought for labeling would probably be, oh, I'm so stupid, or oh, I'm such an idiot for getting that wrong, or whatever. That's labeling yourself, and that is why it's such a problem, and that's why it's included in these automatic negative thoughts. Because once you figure out what your automatic once you figure out what your automatic negative thought is, then you can adjust it and make changes for the better. The 6th and final automatic negative thought is blame. So if you were to blame yourself, for example, saying like, oh, we lost the game today because of me, when really it could have just been your whole team wasn't good enough to compete with the other team. It wasn't actually just you that lost the game. Maybe you didn't have the greatest game, but it wasn't you that specifically lost the game. So blaming yourself can really get you in trouble sometimes and really put you in those depressive states. So those are the 6 automatic negative thoughts. Okay, so cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is basically, I'll break it down for you. Cognitive, basically means thoughts, and behavioral therapy, thoughts behaving therapy. It's basically learning how to control your thoughts. And if you can control those 6 automatic negative thoughts and reverse engineer it to automatic good thoughts, then you will be successful. So Working on over this next week, I would recommend going and writing down, just keeping like a little notepad with you, or even in your phone, like in your notes. Keep down when you get mad or sad or whatever puts you in a depressive state. Think about what you're saying in your mind and what you're telling yourself, and see which one of the 6 negative thoughts that it is, and then learn how to use cognitive behavioral therapy, which I'll get in the next video. Learn how to use CBT to help manage and combat those automatic negative thoughts. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe down below to see our latest videos.